Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Validity 3 Tarot, should review as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Ooh. Interesting message. Did money fall out of your pockets? Check your pockets, Cancer. Check your pockets, check your wallet, check your belongings. Is it a deep pocket or is there a hole in it? Jeez. You're checking something. You're checking something. Jeez. Goodness gracious, look at this energy. Ooh. Howling at the moon. Howling at the moon, Cancer. Okay, we'll go with this. We'll see where this goes. Interesting. There's an emphasis on dogs. Dogs or hounds? Is it bloodhounds? Hellhounds? What kind of hounds? What kind of dogs are we talking about? Interesting play of energy. Cats and dogs. Okay. Cats and dogs and animals and everything in between. Okay. Right away, what you're saying, you definitely are trusting yourself. You're definitely trusting yourself and listening to oneself. With whatever is going on regarding your work, career, finances, investments, and money. I feel like there's a lot of management going on. You're just focused on full movement forward. Full movement forward. You're wanting things to progress in such a nice way. And what's crazy about this, Cancer, is things are actually looking pretty nice. You're very thorough with what you're checking or looking into. Very, very thorough. And very quickly, you know how to kind of just straighten something up or clear something up, put something back on track the way it needs to be. I mean, you're just doing it. That's what's interesting, is you're just doing it. Not only are you clearing things up and putting things back on track, you're also understanding and learning like how everything works at the same time. You're processing, Cancer, is something else. Process. The wheels are spinning, the gears. And not only that, you just keep going. I feel like for you, what you're saying is overall stability, security, living situation, business foundation, everything. You're cleaning house, Cancer. You're cleaning house, but you're also learning. You're learning what was wrong about it, what needed to be fixed, what needed to be straightened out, what needed to be worked on, the way it should be, the way it shouldn't be. You're just doing it all. You're just doing it all. Interesting. Why the emphasis on the howling at the moon, though? Things are definitely looking better. Is it howling at the moon or barking up the wrong tree? Studious. What is it? Conversations with the moon. That's why. There's something there. There's, like I said, the moon. That's why. That's why the moon. That's why. That's what I thought. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. You can clean house, Cancer. You can clean house. You can get everything so very spotless, squeaky clean. But what matters the most is who's standing in it. Who's in it? That's what matters the most. What I'm talking about here is energy. You know, appearance-wise, things can look so beautiful. Inwardly, though, things can be so filthy or ugly or disgusting or just off-putting. What I'm saying is appearances aren't everything. And it can also be the flip side, too. What could look or seem so filthy or disgusting or dirty can actually have the most beauty on the inside. Not to judge based off appearances. Yeah. I was gonna say, the world is a fascinating place, isn't it? The world is a fascinating place. So is the moon, so is the stars, and everything beyond. And there you are. Yeah, there you are, Cancer. It's interesting. I feel like you definitely are energetically, in a sense, quote, getting your house in order. You are. But it's also now your next focus and priority is who's within that house that you're having to kind of deal with. And I don't know what's going on, but you're saying that you feel like you're kind of folding under the pressure here about dealing with someone emotionally speaking. There's a connection here between you and someone. Initially, it shows up. They show up. But you're also kind of like, yeah, I just don't care. I just don't care. You're like, the truth of the matter of fact is, I just don't care, and I realize that I need to be done with this and close this out and focus on myself. Okay, so closure. You're kind of just, what, tying up loose ends? There you are, Cancer. Yeah, you're showing me 777. Goodness gracious. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? What is that? Where's it going? Oh, interesting. That's the pursuit of happiness, Cancer. That's the pursuit of happiness. And that's something you don't stop. That's something you don't stop doing. And that's what's interesting. As I feel like it's something about you specifically. What you're kind of saying is that you do gain the emotional understanding as to what you've been through and what you're doing and what you're kind of working on and working through. But there's something very specific to you about the pursuit of happiness. And what your idea or definition, specifically your definition of that is. Um, you're showing me money. You're showing me money. You're like, it feels good to clean house and get everything in order. That feels good. Um, but for some reason, you still kind of show me like, ooh, that's independence too. That's independence. Ooh, why that? Oh, jeez, 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 jeez. Yeah. There's someone there. There's someone there. Um, Whether this is through breakup, split up, divorce, I don't exactly know. It could possibly be because you're kind of showing me you're changing in directions here. You're pursuing someone, um, someone specifically from your past. I don't know what that is. Yeah, yeah. There's a connection there. Maybe that's what it's all about. Your pursuit of happiness. Even though, like I said, you show me money. Money is heavily on your mind. Um, hmm. Why though? Why? Uh, through the ringer, Cancer. Through the ringer. Goodness gracious. Mm, you're juggling. That's why you're juggling. Um, my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing about bridging time. That's the thing about bridging time. You can't go back in time. You're wanting to start over again with someone from your past. Um, More specifically, you're wanting to. I don't understand that though, Cancer. Even energetically speaking, you're kind of like irritated and frustrated to even have to reapproach someone from your past because you know that by you reapproaching them, you're going to open up a can that's only going to cause like a wildfire. Um, but there's no other way through it than to walk through fire. Oh my goodness. Trial by fire, Cancer is what I'm looking at. Trial by fire. Um, all that is not going to fall. I'm not going to follow that line. You know it though. You know it. But there's no other way to do it than go through it and clean. I'll say clean and cleanse. Um, Sometimes things need to be purged and brought up and released to be healed. Goodness gracious, Cancer. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. Goodbye.